Jai Gurudev, Vishal, many listeners are curious about the day-to-day responsibilities of being Gurudev's secretary. What does a typical day look like for you? Jai Gurudev, each day is unique and dynamic. Generally, I start early with meditation and yoga. With set a positive tone, my responsibilities include managing appointments, organizing events, and facilitating communication between Gurudev and those who seek his guidance. It is a blend of administrative work and being present for those in need. That sounds like a fulfilling yet challenging role. What have been some of the most memorable events or initiatives you have organized? One standout event was the International World Cultural Festival. The energy and vibrancy of people coming together from various cultures to celebrate peace and unity was incredible. Witnessing Gurudev address thousands of people, inspiring them to embrace diversity, was a moment I'll never forget. It reminded me of the profound impact that collective consciousness can have. Given the nature of your work, you must see a variety of emotional states in people. How do you handle difficult situations when someone is particularly distressed or skeptical? It is crucial to approach each situation with empathy. Often people just need someone to listen to them. I try to create a safe space where they can express themselves. Gurudev teaches that understanding and acceptance can be powerful tools for healing. It is about facilitating that connection between the individual and the deeper wisdom that Gurudev embodies. Have you noticed any recurring themes in the questions people ask Gurudev? How do those reflect broader societal issues? Absolutely, many people seek guidance on stress, mental health, and interpersonal relationships, reflecting the pressures of modern life. There is a growing recognition that material success isn't synonymous with happiness. Gurudev often emphasizes the importance of inner peace and connection, which resonates with many seeking deeper fulfillment. You mentioned earlier that acceptance is key. Can you share an example of how this concept has played out in real life situations you have witnessed? Certainly, I've seen individuals grappling with loss or failure. When they learn to accept their circumstances instead of resisting them, they often find clarity and strength to move forward. I recall a participant in one of our courses who had lost a loved one. Through Gurudev's guidance, she learned to honor her feelings while also embracing her life, which was incredibly transformative for her. How do you balance your own personal growth and responsibilities in such a demanding role? It is a continuous journey. I prioritize self care through regular meditation and engaging in activities that bring me joy. Being in the ashram provides a nurturing environment, and I often remind myself that my growth contributes to my service. The teachings of Gurudev serve as a compass guiding me through challenges. What advice would you give to someone who feels a calling towards spirituality but is hesitant to make a life changing decision like you did? I would encourage them to explore their feelings deeply. Spirituality isn't about renouncing the world, it is about finding deeper meaning in life. Start with small steps, attend a workshop, read spiritual literature, or engage in practices like meditation. Trust that your journey will unfold in the way it is meant to. In your experience, what role does community play in one's spiritual journey? Community is essential. Being surrounded by like minded individuals fosters support and encouragement. It creates an environment where you can share experiences, learn from one another, and feel a sense of belonging. The Art of Living community is a vibrant tapestry of diverse souls united by a common vision of peace and service. Looking ahead, what are your aspirations for your role and the work you do with Gurudev? My aspiration is to deepen my understanding and service to Gurudev's mission. I hope to help expand our outreach, making the teachings accessible to more people, especially the youth. There is so much potential in young minds that can be harnessed for positive change in society. Finally, how can our listeners get involved with the art of living or support the work that you and Gurudev are doing? There are many ways to get involved. Listeners can participate in courses, volunteer in community service projects, or simply spread the message of peace and wellness in their own lives. Every small effort counts toward creating a more compassionate world. Thank you so much, Vishalji, for sharing your insights and experiences with us today. Your journey is truly inspiring, and we appreciate your time. Jai Gurudev, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure to share my story. Jai Gurudev Vishal, your journey is so fascinating. Given your background in engineering and technology, and that too from IIT Delhi, how do you think these fields intersect with spirituality? That's a great question. Engineering teaches us to approach problems logically, and spirituality encourages us to connect with our inner selves. Both require a form of discipline and focus. I believe that technology can be a powerful tool for spreading spiritual wisdom and connecting people globally. For instance, we have utilized online platforms to offer courses and connect with individuals who might not otherwise have access to these teachings. That's interesting. Have you seen a change in the younger generation's approach to spirituality, especially with technology being so prevalent? Absolutely, young people today are more open to exploring spirituality through various mediums, social media, podcasts, online courses. They seek genuine experiences rather than traditional paths. I think technology can serve as a bridge, allowing them to discover and engage with spiritual teachings in a way that resonates with their lifestyles. Speaking of engagement, what role does mindfulness play in your daily life and work? Mindfulness is central to everything I do. It allows me to stay present whether I'm in a meeting with Gurudev or interacting with people seeking guidance. Practicing mindfulness helps me manage stress and enhances my focus, ensuring that I'm fully engaged in each moment, which is crucial in my role. Have you encountered any significant challenges or obstacles on your spiritual path, and how did you overcome them? Yes, there have been challenges. One significant obstacle was managing self doubt, especially when transitioning from a conventional career path. I overcame this through consistent meditation, guidance from Gurudev, and surrounding myself with supportive individuals. Each challenge has been a lesson in trust and surrender, reminding me that the journey is just as important as the destination. That's a powerful insight. What are some common misconceptions people have about spirituality? One common misconception is that spirituality is synonymous with renunciation or withdrawing from life. In reality, it is about finding balance and meaning in everyday experiences. Another is that spirituality is only for certain types of people. It is accessible to everyone, regardless of background or beliefs. How do you think spirituality can address current global challenges such as stress and mental health issues? Spirituality offers tools for inner peace, resilience, and emotional well being. Practices like meditation and breath work can significantly reduce stress and anxiety. By promoting awareness and compassion, spirituality can help foster healthy relationships and communities, ultimately contributing to a more harmonious society. You have worked with Gurudev in various capacities. Can you share a memorable teaching or lesson that has profoundly influenced you? One of the most profound teachings I have learned is about the power of breath. Gurudev often emphasizes that our breath is a life force and a direct link to our emotional state. Techniques like Sudarshan Kriya not only help in managing stress, but also deepen our connection to ourselves. This simple yet profound lesson has transformed how I approach challenges and interactions. As someone deeply involved in the art of living community, what initiatives are currently underway that excite you? We have several initiatives aimed at youth engagement and mental health awareness. One program focuses on teaching stress management techniques in schools, helping students develop resilience from an early age. I'm also excited about our global outreach efforts to provide relief in crisis situations, demonstrating the power of collective action and compassion. That's truly inspiring for those who may feel lost or unsure about their spiritual path. What guidance would you offer? I would encourage them to start small, explore different practices, whether it is meditation, yoga, or reading spiritual literature. Trust your intuition and follow what resonates with you. The journey is personal and it is okay to take your time. Connecting with a community can also provide support and encouragement. Thank you for those insights, Vishalji. Before we wrap up, how can listeners stay updated on your work and the initiatives of the Art of Living? They can follow the Art of Living's official social media channels and website for updates on events and courses. Engaging with local centers or communities can also provide opportunities for involvement. I encourage everyone to participate in our programs. They are designed to be transformative. Thank you so much for joining us today, Vishalji. Your journey and the work you do with Gurudev are truly inspiring. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure to share my experiences. Vishal, you have shared some amazing insights about spirituality and its application in modern life. How do you think the Art of Living community has adapted to the changing needs of society? The Art of Living has always been responsive to societal changes. We have adapted our programs to address contemporary issues such as mental health, stress management, and even environmental sustainability. For instance, we now offer specialized workshops for corporate professionals to manage workplace stress, promoting both individual well being and a healthier work environment. That's a great approach. Can you tell us more about the environmental initiatives that the Art of Living is involved in? Absolutely, Gurudev has emphasized the importance of a sustainable lifestyle. We have initiated various projects, including tree plantation drives, water conservation efforts, and campaigns to reduce plastic use. The goal is to inspire individuals to take responsibility for the environment, integrating sustainability into their daily lives. In terms of mental health, how do the techniques you teach in the art of living help individuals cope with anxiety and depression? Our programs include powerful breathing techniques, meditation, and yoga, all of which have been shown to significantly reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. For example, Sudarshan Kriya is designed to harmonize the mind and body, helping to release emotional stress. We also provide a supportive community where individuals can share their experiences and feel less isolated. Community support seems vital. How has the response been to our programs from participants who may have initially been skeptical about spirituality? The response has been overwhelmingly positive. Many come in with skepticism, but after experiencing the practices firsthand, they often express surprise at the tangible benefits. It is not uncommon for participants to share how their perspective shift, leading to greater openness and curiosity about spirituality. You mentioned the importance of youth engagement earlier. Can you elaborate on how the art of living is connecting with the younger generations? We have a range of programs specifically tailored for youth, such as Yes Plus program, which focuses on stress relief, personal development, and leadership skills. These programs incorporate fun and interactive elements, making spirituality relatable and accessible. We also leverage social media to engage with young people and create content that resonates with their experiences. That sounds like a wonderful initiative. How do you see the future of spirituality evolving, particularly in the context of technological advancement? I see technology as a double edged sword. On one hand, it can lead to distractions and disconnection, but on the other, it offers incredible opportunities for spreading spiritual knowledge. Online courses, virtual retreats, and apps for meditation are making spirituality more accessible than ever. The key will be finding balance, using technology to enhance, not replace, spiritual practices. How do you personally integrate technology into your spiritual practice? I use apps guided for guided meditations and reminders to practice mindfulness throughout the day. I also follow various spiritual leaders and communities online, which helps me stay connected with the global perspectives. However, I ensure to unplug regularly to maintain that inner silence and connection with myself. As someone deeply entrenched in this work, what do you believe is the greatest challenge facing humanity today, and how can spirituality offer solutions? One of the greatest challenges is the disconnection from ourselves and each other. In a fast paced world, many feel isolated and overwhelmed. Spirituality offers tools to reconnect to ourselves, to nature, and to each other. By cultivating awareness and compassion, we can create a more empathetic and understanding society. Lastly, Vishalji, what is your vision for your own future within the Art of Living community? My vision is to deepen my service and outreach. I hope to contribute to expanding our initiatives globally, focusing on youth empowerment and mental health. I want to be part of creating spaces where individuals can explore their spiritual journeys and find community and support. Thank you once again for sharing your insights, Vishalji. Your commitment to service and spirituality is truly inspiring. Jai Gurudev.